awards were handed out early on by the hosts, De La Salle University, and that's why, you know, the archer look of the trophy. Those are the awardees. Jenelyn Reyes as our best digger. Si Aiza Maiso kanina. Jack Alarca, first of 3 awards, best server. And then Jem Ferrer, the very amiable setter of Ateneo. With that familiar smile flashed. Our best setter again.
Yep.
And a different looking Michelle Gumabao pre-game for her as our best blocker. And the second award for Jack Alarca, we're talking about efficiency there, best spiker. Best scorer was Aiza Maiso, who was not yet on hand to receive her award. And the Rookie of the Year, Maria Micaela Esperanza from La Salle, as La Salle continues to rack up the individual awards. So congratulations to all the winners, and of course, a surprised look from Jack Alarca, winning the MVP award here, receiving it from the distinguished members of the board of the UAAP. Can they win the big one? Yes, Anne.
Well, hopefully, of course, she got 3 awards earlier. That's why we can see that iba yung aggressiveness si Jack Alarca. But here, the most important thing really is take home the championship.
How about Jenelyn Reyes? So, this hard worker, libero of NU, I'm so very happy for her, and I'm sure Coach Gino is very happy that they got an award from a great year for NU. Okay, let's look at some numbers from that first set.
Set number 1, very interesting. Actually, it was UST that led the scoring in terms of attacks, 11 as compared to only 9 of La Salle. But what really helped La Salle in set number 1 was the number of blocks, 6 as compared to 1.
The number 1 blocking team in the league.
And that's why actually Coach Shaq mentioned earlier that it's really important that they keep coverage because they know that La Salle is a good blocking team. Kailangan may coverage sila palagi sa likod.
I don't mean to steer any kind of controversy, but as we start set number 2, I do wonder how Aiza Maiso, unfortunately, not for our UST fans, not in any, no individual award for her as an error committed here by Bernal. Aiza Maiso deserves something. Whatever award we can come up with.
She is actually the best
scorer.
scorer.
When I say that, I mean...
best receiver.
A consideration, obviously, for MVP, that's for sure.
Of course, a lot of people, speculations and all that, while before the awarding is taking place early, of course, and dami dun malamang rooting for Aiza Maiso.
That's what we heard, Not to take away anything from Jack Alarca, of course, who has been doing it for a very long time for both of them, actually. Maiso, our best scorer, and also our best receiver.
Oh, and Alarca, crossing.
Siya naman ngayon, crossing. And when you talk about Aiza Maiso, and one last point on her, and you look at her, she really will not strike you to be, you know, that athletic. Only in terms of her movements, it's so deliberate, but what I'm trying to say is she makes volleyball look so easy.
Oh, yes, she does.
What? Oh, that's calculation by Abigail Maranyo, and look at this score.
And now everything is turning around.
Time out for the lady spiker.
And that is the reason why Coach Ramil right away pushes the timeout button. The natural tendency, medyo magkaroon ng konting laglag. As we see right behind us, a couple of players from La Salle in previous years, including Hernandez. A part of that La Salle team that won championships with Ila Santos, whom we focused on earlier. If you just tuned in, this is set number 2, game number 2 of the finals between LaSalle and UST. Boom Gonzalez and Remulla, and UST, after losing set number 1, is leading 5-0.
Hindi mo kailangan now with her second service ace. One in the end line, this time around in the attack line. So that's how she variates the force that she applies on her serve.
She had 5 service aces in game number 1 as Ortiz looking to put it away. Maisel, and this is an error from UST, so that rally ends for them. First point for LaSalle in set number 2. Now this is an interesting prospect because we're so used to how LaSalle dominates their opponents. Pero ngayon in the finals against the defending champions, maghahabol ka. Yan ang interesting dito. Iba ngayon ang premise. We're not used to seeing that.
That's right. Pero you know what could come in now is yung hindi man nervyos, pero yung kumpiyansa, iba in the elimination rounds, and that's what we saw from LaSalle last year as well. Perhaps, sabi nga ni Coach Ramil, the team is ready this time around. They're more experienced, pero yung at the back of their heads, you can't really take that away.
At ito na, humahabol na ang LaSalle. Lamang na lang ng dalawa ang UST. Let's go to Patch Cansana.
Focus, focus, focus. This is what UST needs to get their game going. One weakness that Coach Shaq saw is that during long rallies, hindi pa patay ang bola, bumibigay na sila agad. That's why they lose the sense of continuation. Coach Shaq doesn't want to hide the fact that their only worry in this game is the performance of the Lady Spikers. Why? Because they may handle the pressure better since they have been excellent in their performance. At the same time, the height of LaSalle may be a threat for their attacks and combination. But if there's one thing they need to work on is their floor defense is down and their coverage is gone. UST is definitely feeling the pressure, but at the same time, communication in the court is keeping them intact. Even Isa is feeling it, not wanting this to be her last. Coach Shaq gave her a pat and just said, just do your thing, Bumanan.
An emotional game, I'm sure, as this serve sails out after 4 straight points from the service area. Esperanza, 6-4 is the score. You know, how dominating has LaSalle been this season? Their 3-set match record here is 10-1 this season. And again, you will argue the fact that actually 11-0 yan. Dahil nga, binigay nga sa UE, ano? After the forfeiture.
But even so, it's still an impressive record.
That's how impressive they've been. Their 4-set record is 2-0, and their 3-set record is 3-0. It's an amazing number. Sorry, their 5-set match record is 3-0. 2 against UST, 1 against Ateneo.
With that, just saw Caballejo dropping that ball.
So I point that out because sanay na sanay sila na lamang, sanay sila na dominating their opponents.
So it's unusual to actually play a game where, number 1, maghahabol sila. Pangalawa, humahaba ng 5 sets.
Pero nakaganda sa kanila yung nangyari sa kanila sa dulo ng elimination with UST. At naitulak sila ng Ateneo. I'm sure all of that, as you know very well, Anne, comes into play when you get to situations like these.
At least they can say that they are prepared because they were able to experience that before coming into the finals.
Yan yung tinatawag nila na may pinanghuhugutan ka na ng experience. A frame of reference, if you may. It's 7-6 now. UST with the lead. Jacalarca. One of the better servers of the league, obviously. She won the award earlier, but Maisel with a quick.
First technical timeout.
And they get to the technical timeout first. A bounce back set is what they want here in set number 2.
Tita, yung antibacterial soap na yan, hindi 100% na sabon.
Ano?
May lamang gaw-gaw yan.
Gaw-gaw? Di parang nagpapatigas ng damit?
Opo. Eto po,
New Vaseline 2-in-1 Skin Soap. Masulit dahil walang gaw-gaw. Nagbibigay ng unbeaten protection against more types of germs. At may essential nutrients ng Vaseline Lotion. Para skin nyo, feeling nourished. New Vaseline 2-in-1 Skin Soap. Germs out, nutrients in.
Here's somebody who will miss the atmosphere of the UAAP as a player, already graduating, playing her last match against UST. Angela Benting from the Adamson Lady Falcons. At least she got the experience of getting into the finals and almost getting it. But the FEU Lady Tamaraws back then just wouldn't quit with Morada, Semana, and Rachel Andakis winning the championship in 2007. Cruz, mababa.
And some errors we're seeing from the Lady Spikers.
Sorry, I keep saying 2007. It's actually 2008. That's season 70 when FEU came back and won against Adamson. Yes, correct myself right there. As Maranyo will be called for that violation. Actually, natapilok siya doon kay Cruz.
So overreaching. Overreaching, and Coach Emil not happy with that.
The lead is 4 again for UST. We check in with Aaron Torreon.
You know what, guys? I've reported for these Lady Spikers a lot this season, and I've never seen more serious faces on this girls than I have today. And if I said that I've seen their game face as well, I must have been mistaken, because they've got a different kind of game face today, which just tells me how much a win today really means to them. And Coach Emil definitely sees this in his girls as well, which is why he's been giving rookie Michaela Esperanza extra pointers every step of the way today, such as which blocker to send the ball to, where to position herself, and the proper timing needed to set those plays right. Meanwhile, for the rest of the girls, Coach Emil basically expects them to keep the same intensity from the first set and reminded them that they need to keep their eyes on the ball and the specific players they were told to be aware of. Lastly, these Lady Spikers were basically told to just relax. It might be a difficult task right now, but he wants them to do their best at keeping calm to stay in control. Boom.
They want it to end today. And that's why, even down 5, they come back to tie at 5-all. Now down 4, 10-6. They're a point away from tying again.
That's right. A very good point as well. What Coach Emil wants is for them to keep control, or to be in control, because if you look back at game number 1, there was actually a point there where UST took a 15-4 advantage, and that's something that Coach Emil doesn't want to happen again.
Kohing taking the Maizo kill, swiping it off, and it's a point for LaSalle. Coach Shaq had something to say.
Is actually complaining about something. Net violation.
Oh, net. Yun ang reklamo niya. Is gumabaw daw, tumama sa net.
Tumama sa net. But no call was made by the officials.
10-all.
Now Maizo is talking to our referee.
Captain, of course, of UST has the right to do that.
Because each point is really very important. So yung mga ganyang violations, if you really see it, ikaw yung coach, paglalaban mo yan eh.
Lalo na, lamang na isang set yung kalaban mo. No? Cruz continues to serve, her third. Panatikla is denied.
Again for the Lady Spikers.
And they take over the lead. Talking about the Lady Spikers, 11-10. Look at this offensive block.
The timing of Maranyo and Gumabaw.
The two best in game number 1. And consistently been the best here. Gumabaw winning the award, of course, for the year. Esperanza, back set. Cruz wasn't ready. Correct. Caballejo. Kohing was there again. Gumabaw again. Bernal reaching already without making the step. And Gumabaw was lucky that the net helped her out there as we listen to Coach Shaq.
Dalawa yung block, nandito. Ando yung block. Balik mo yung drop ball dito. Ang drop ball sa gitna. Kita ni Going doon sa ano. Anong atake mo? Atake mo. Sibat? Sibat likod? Sibat likod? Kursun pa kami sa dulo. Cover tayo, cover! Tapos pag gumover, dapat pinaiiwang isa. Ay, naka-cover tayo natin. Diba?
UST Lady Tigresses, or the Tigresses, the defending champions. Well, speaking of champions, MVPs, JP Torres, part of the 4-peat for the men's division. And also Ending up as the most valuable player. Tatlo rin yata siya, no?
It's another ace for the team captain.
Sila ni Jack Alarca with a hat-trick. Well, Shaq taking over from August Santa Maria, if you remember, no?
And that's actually Coach August, I think, is watching us
Oh,
right now.
wow.
So hi to Coach August.
Wow, I hope everything is well with Coach August, and he is surely missed in the UAAP, the storied career of Coach August. Coach Ramil naman, he remembers the bitterness and the pain from last year. A very strong team on paper, losing to UST. Maraño able to power that one out for a check ball, and the lead goes now to 3. It is looking like game number 1. Actually, it's looking like a typical LaSalle UST game. First 2 sets, di ba?
The challenge always coming in.
And UST this year, as Maizo disguises that one, but this is still a playable ball. With Panatikla quickly. Oh, this is still good. Great reflexes by the Lady Spikers.
Oh!
Going for
That one was
DLSU.
clearly a violation. It was
Touching the net, Eliza Maizo.
poor execution.
Timing eh. Nauna yung talon niya eh.
Tsaka wala sanang blocker eh, pero yung execution lang eh.
Maizo. Babawi yan. One of the... Oh!
It's an ace
What you
at the
don't want to
end.
see, just, you know, people looking
Second
at each
technical
other.
timeout.
And a big 5-point turnaround. Actually, that's a 10-point turnaround for LaSalle. They lead now 16-11 after being behind by 5.
Get a chance to win gadgets good for 12 in Shakey's Monster Meal Deal. Monster prizes 12 for 12. It's a meal good for 12. Win gadgets good for 12. Eat, eat, eat. Enjoy a lot. Monster Meal Deal. Monster prizes 12 for 12.
An amped up crowd here at the arena in San Juan on this Saturday afternoon. Watching us on Studio 23, ABS-CBN Sports. UST Tigresses behind by 5 after being up 5-0 early in this game. Boom Gonzalez, Andrew Mulia, Patch Consana, Evan Torreon, Direct Al Neri at the helm of this ABS-CBN Sports exclusive. Belated happy birthday nga pala, Direct. Nasingit ko lang.
Right now, LaSalle doing an excellent job in keeping this lead with a consistent serve from Gumabaw.
Panatikla.
What?
It's a great kill from Maruha Panatikla.
Serving Isa Maizo.
Captain now serving as they are behind by 4, 12, serving 16. Mercado putting a little more into that one. And UST over-receiving it. Panatikla on the second ball. What a dig by Maizo.
Look at
Good rally.
Maraño.
Panatikla dropping it. Esperanza opens up to Stephanie. Nobody behind. Ortiz and Tima Culanas. And the very athletic Paning Mercado able to adjust at the last second.
After a series of exchanges with hard spikes, she ends it with a drop ball.
Maraño now. Ooh, bad serve.
Short for a service error.
The throw was a little off.
And pag off na yung pag-throw mo, hirap na niyan ulit.
Bernal is back. A very familiar name in the UST women's volleyball. And again,
with a hook shot.
Coach Shaq livid at the sidelines.
The
That
ball
is
was actually high.
It's a high ball.
And that's, you know, yung coverage, it's something that he kept on reminding the girls all throughout the first set.
I mean, Isa Maiza can't do it all on her own.
Good reception for UST.
Try to save it. Chance for LaSalle. The drop shot doesn't work for LaSalle, so back set. Look at Gohing work hard for that one. Shot, Cruz, that point should go to Melissa Gohing. The former Rookie of the Year mopping the floor to save that ball. 19-13, let's look at that save. Look at that.
Literally threw herself on the floor.
And Cha Cruz with the finishing touch.
Wala ka na siyang gagawin eh. So yun na matutulong mo. Ang drop ball nila, napakatas. Hindi pa natin makuha. Ano nangyayari sa atin? Ha? Tsaka tayo sa ginagawa natin. Tsaka.
It's looking like that game again where they have to come back from 2 sets. Now this set's not yet done, but it's really looking like it right now.
You can really sense the frustration in Coach Shaq as he talks to the girls.
We talk about UST, as we mentioned earlier. 7 5-set games, and their record is 4-3. So hati pa yun.
Outside.
There was no touch. They're not asking for a touch.
Oh, Maruba Natikla, that face says it all. That frustration also.
You know, one thing that the coaching staff also mentioned is that yung natutunan nila in Game 1 was that they also need to train more yung mga bench players nila, because in that case na parang hindi nakalaro si Maru, they needed someone to replace her, and they have to make sure that that person would deliver.
Cut shot doesn't work. Jack Alarca says to Mark Ortiz, this is how you do it. The running attack against another running attack. Look at that.
Look at the execution from an excellent set. Great timing by Alarca.
Even today, she walks home with an MVP trophy and a championship trophy. Playing in her last game if it ends today. Cha Cruz, the beach volleyball veteran. Ortiz in the middle. 21-13 is her score. Coverage there by Maru. Baba, pero na-save.
Baba na actually kinuha na ni... Medyo nag-tilt na ng konti yung umanggulo na si Ortiz to hit that ball. Look at that.
Yeah, she didn't get the full stretch and full jump. Well, a meek reply here, but nevertheless, it was a reply to get the serve back. 14, serving 21.
What UST needs is to be consistent, have a better reception to set up a good play.
It's a back row player on the other side.
Salazar. Kay Abigail. Let's look at that violation again. Para ma-explain muna ano bang nangyari doon na parang hindi overreaching. Oh.
Not overreaching.
A different violation, obviously, that was called. Good one from John Cruz. Check ball again. And they go up to 22 points. 15 for UST. Set number 2 with LaSalle leading 1-0.
Wasted opportunity for UST. Poor reception there.
And again, you can actually count how Gumapaw approaches.
May bilang eh. 1, 2, 3. But it works.
It works for her, and it's very effective. High percentage. And gets another point. They're 2 points away.
Now the challenge for UST is how they will get that good reception. So far, lahat ginagawa lang ng paraan.
Cruz. She's just innovating there in that sequence. Esperanza backs up to Alarca. Maiza was there. Caballero checked by Cha Cruz. So close to the net. Very dangerous one. Jacques again. Oh, great adjustment by the captain of the Lady Spikers.
He saw that opening right behind blockers. Look at that.
And it sets up set point. Look at that. Set point for LaSalle to give them a major advantage here in game number 2. And they go back to the first server, Esperanza, the Rookie of the Year.
Oh, but she sends that out.
Parang may kabay.
Sabi niya last point na. Sumobra.
Higil or kaba.
Too much force.
Nevertheless, it's still a big 8-point lead. Now remember, if you just tuned in, 5-point lead by UST earlier. Amar. Chakru sends it back.
Like a gift to Maizo.
And it has been very rare. I have not seen Aiza Maizo come up with a lot of clean attacks here because ang sama nga ng reception ng UST.
It was down to that, and I suppose that when they go into the huddle later, magpapaalala na naman si Coach Shaq about the service reception.
There's a free ball. They go to Caballero, not Maizo. Dumabaw again, down the line, and they are a set away from taking the title today. De La Salle Lady Spikers ahead 2 sets to love. Game number 2 of the finals for the 73rd season of the Women's Volleyball Tournament in the UAAP.